Hello everyone, Pauline is on the line. October has come to an end, and that means that I've been in England for a month now, and this month was mostly very pleasant. There were a lot of studying, I managed to pass the first exam, a lot of nature and walking, and of course, a lot of new friends. I really enjoyed this month here. Now it's time for November to show itself. On the pages of the bullet journal for this month, I wanted to leave some vibes of England, the way I saw it. Stone fences, ivy creeping along the wall of the house, fogs and dusk, and cozy light in the windows. I was inspired by views that surrounded me and by photos that I took myself. And this particular house I saw when I was coming back from the town to the campus. That day I went to Lancaster to buy some groceries and explore the area. And I was so excited by the town and the countryside and nature and the way how it penetrates into everyday human life. And I will definitely make a video on this. Since I saw this house in the evening, I'm painting everything grey here. And to be true, green and grey were the main colors that surrounded me in Lancaster in October. Someone might not like it, but I quite enjoy it. I feel like those are my colors. There is something special in windows of English houses. In window frames, sills and trim panels, and especially in a way how cozy and inviting these windows glow in the dusk. In the evenings when you come home tired and maybe a little bit lonely, these windows twinkle through the fog and beckon to you, and all this is insanely romantic. By the way, as you probably already noticed, English is not my native language, and I try my best to improve it in all ways I can find. Therefore, if you notice that I made a mistake or slip somewhere, feel free to write about this in the comments, because I will be glad to receive your feedback and improve my skills. There are a few other details that fascinate me in English houses, and those are tiles, old bricks, masonry, and especially ivy and moss that sprout on all this. And I try to convey my perception of the details in this illustration. At this point, I realized that I didn't really like the lower part of the illustration, so that I decided to redraw it. According to the idea, it's a stone wall which separates the garden, which is near the house, from the street. And that's why I just took the same sheet on which I drew the house, like the similar one, cut off a piece of it and started painting the wall once again. A little later, I'll just glue this piece to the first one. So, the first page is ready, and now we are moving to the planning part of this journal. I decided to start with goals. Later, I will add illustrations here to continue the theme of English houses, masonry, and ivy. I decided not to add a calendar to the journal, because last month it wasn't useful to me at all, as well as the schedule for each day. So I just excluded those parts, and instead I gave a special place to the habit trackers. So now every habit has its own little calendar, and I think it's much more convenient this way. As promised, I add illustrations to the goals page, and the idea was to make this page look like the poster in front of the house and garden wall. Just like it was in October, the month ends here with highlights. I really like this section because here you can briefly summarize the results of the month and describe the brightest and most memorable events. Here you can conclude which goals you did achieve and which you will have to achieve next month, and sum up which habits you built successfully and which you did not. So this is just a section about results and summary. And again, little illustration to connect highlights to other pages with the theme of English cozy houses, bricks, rocks, ivy, and so on. Despite the fact that I've already drawn trackers for 6 habits, I remembered that I wanted to add at least one more. Yes, I know that it's a lot, but I'm just reinforcing some of the habits, so that's not a big deal. And besides, I needed a place to add a list of books for the month, so I took another piece of paper, cut it in half, attached it to the notebook, and just created a new list basically. Here I started creating a list for the books for a month, and I wanted to make it creative, not related to rocks or bricks, something associated with books, bookshelves, old paper, yeah, something like this. Finally, November is ready. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye!